absolutely love it.
Yeah. So you had any problems with it at all, or?
Uh, I think the only outstanding issues I have right now is the intermittent disconnection with the USB.
Yeah. Yeah. So I still have that too, a little bit with my Mac or my PC. So
Yeah, I'm having the same issues. I wonder if it's like the driver. I think it's just the quality of the driver that still needs some work, I think.
yeah, I think so. And also, it does seem to be that generally speaking, when you don't do much, like if you start using the expression pedal while it's plugged in back and forth a few times, it seems to send a lot of signals, I think,
Yeah,
across, and I think that blows it.
yeah,
Plus, it may be something on the USB, the actual whole USB chain, because oftentimes when I've got my camera and my speakerphone plus the audio interface, it seems to be more problematic the
yeah.
more stuff's plugged in.
Yeah, and also I think if you were to try to listen for your audio through the same the same Helix driver, that's also going to create some problems too.
Yeah.
So I think once it takes on too much load, that's the problem.
Yeah. Well, at least they're working on it.
Yeah, every time I log on, I always look forward to like, hey, you know what? Guess what? We had the new version of the driver, and like, all right,
Yeah.
today is like
Well,
a brand new day.
it's definitely gotten better with each version because I wasn't even able to use my Mac, and I've got a fairly new Mac.
Yeah.
But
I'm running it on the El Capitan version. So I'm not sure what people have, but that's my version. And
yeah, mine. I have surnamed El Crapitan, but yeah.
Yeah, I can definitely understand that.
Yeah, it seems like Steve Jobs died and their programming went out the door.
Yeah. Well, we'll continue to keep our fingers crossed.
Yeah. Well, I got let's see. I've got my Mac here. I've got 3, 4, 5 laptops, two desktops. Uh, geez, seems like thousands of tablets, but I don't know.
So, are you one of those people whose Wi-Fi capacity just gets overloaded in no time?
Oh yeah. So me and my son were sitting here figuring out all of our Wi-Fi enabled devices and screens, and we came up to 30 in this house.
Wow.
Holy cow!
Yeah. So we have three Wi-Fi enabled TVs, two PlayStation 3s, four tablets, two cell phones, two iPhones, several printers.
Hey Chad, you're running a data center in your house.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
Running a data center, I think you need like some built-in underground cooling or something. That's like over the top, man.
it's ridiculous, and frankly, I don't. One of my biggest irritations that I have is not necessarily with Comcast. Although I'm not a fan of them. Every time I stream anything, I don't have any TV service with them. But when I stream, I do everything streaming. And the minute I start streaming things, it's like my internet goes.
Yeah.
I'm sure they throttle it.
Yeah. How fast is your broadband going into your house?
150.
Oh wow, that's megabit, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah. So, yeah, it should be great, and it is under certain circumstances. But if I'm streaming anything at all, I'll get hesitation and lag. But
yeah, I get it. Yeah, and I've got T-Mobile, and unfortunately T-Mobile where I am isn't exactly the best cell phone service too. So
yeah. Speaking of that, I was with AT&T. I was with the AT&T service for up until this year, from like 2007 or 6, and I was on a 3 gig plan all those times. I would never go over. In fact, I got the overages every month.
Really?
And I have 5 phones, shared plans, and my son and me, we use the phones on there. Well, I decided that I wanted to switch over to Verizon.
Right.
Well, within the first week, I had gone over. I mean, like first 3 days, I had gone over my 3 gigs that I bought. I was like, this is nuts. I would watch YouTube videos out. I mean, hours and hours of this stuff.
Yeah, I know.
And never go over. Well, I'm already up to with Verizon. I'm already up to. I don't do any of what I used to do. None.
Yeah.
I just do my emails. I just barely. I'm like, please don't do data. Don't no.
Yeah.
And I'm up to 16 or 12 or 16 gigs, and I just got a warning today, and I haven't even hardly used it at all.
Wow.
And I've turned all the apps off the phone.
Wow.
It's just ridiculous. I'm tempted to go back because I think they're not counting their data correctly.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised either. I've always believed that the cell phone companies are all there to kill us.
Oh yeah. I since about 2000, about 2006. Well, I've had a cell phone since like 1990.
Wow.
But, and that, well, it was expensive back then. I had the. You remember the brick phone?
Yeah.
I had the brick phone, and then I also had the bag phone. You know, it was like
the one with the battery in the back.
Yeah, a mobile car phone.
Yeah.
But my bill has been $250 to $300 a month since like 2007. So.
Wow. Yeah, mine's about that too. I got my whole family on the plan. So.
Yeah. So.
Cool. Awesome. Are you in Portland, Chad?
I am just north and east of Portland by about 20 miles in Washougal, Washington.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Right across from Troutdale, Oregon.
Got it. So we are the same state then.
Yeah. So you're up in Seattle.
Yeah, I'm in Seattle. Up in actually close by to Bellevue.
Okay. Yeah. Always wanted a job with Microsoft, but I don't think I'd do well.
Yeah, it's it's a different animal. I think I think you know the company well. You've been working with them a little bit. I think you need to be a bit of a kind of a corporate rep to work with them for this long.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, I've been with the company 20+ years already. So.
Wow. Well, job security, eh?
I don't know about that. I don't know. We'll see. I would much prefer to stay home and play the Helix.
Yeah, I know. Me too.
We're just between friends here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, hopefully they won't be listening.
I know. Hopefully they're not dialing in for your chat here for you.
Yeah, let's see if we can get a few more people on. I'm trying to get more people on.
So this is my first time dialing in, so thanks a lot for setting this up, Chad. This is awesome stuff that you're doing.
Oh, I love doing it. Let's see. Gotta make dinner. This woman's work is never done. That was Scott, you know, the Helix channel guy.
Oh, okay.
He goes, sorry, gotta make dinner. The woman's work is never done.
I can't stay for too long either. In fact, I think you got a band rehearsal in about 30 minutes.
Okay, so what kind of music do you play with your band?
We play covers mainly, classic rock covers, 80s music, 70s. In fact, we just finished a gig last weekend for the city of Everett.
Oh, nice.
So we were playing in the public plaza over there.
How do you like your Variax?
Say that again?
How do you like your Variax there? Is that?
I love it. This is like my number one.
I like the Floyd Rose model. I never played it, but it looks nice.
Yeah, it's a great guitar. I mean, I think for people like us who play in cover bands and all, it's so useful because you don't have to bring so many different guitars, right, for different tones and stuff.
Right.
You just bring like one Variax and maybe one other backup, and I think you're all set. You can get all the tones you need just from that few guitars.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Hey guys, I gotta go. It was nice seeing you,
Yep.
Chad, and
Thanks, Christian.
See you later, Christian.
Hey guys.
Yeah, so it may be a short broadcast today. People are busy,
Yeah, no worries. What
But
guitar do you use to plug into your Helix track?
okay, so I've got this is a custom guitar a friend of mine made, and it's mahogany. It's chambered a bit. It looks like a Les Paul. It's got a beautiful carved flame maple top.
That's
Uh,
cool.
yeah, and it's got Seymour Duncan pickups in it. It's got a baseball bat, kind of a size neck. I like the big ones. I've got the Spurzl tuning pegs on here, and then here's
Nice.
his logo. It's a Brock. You can see the checking going
Yeah,
on,
yeah.
and then there's my Slash logo right there for the
Very
pickups. I got Slash pickups in it. It's really nice. And then so that I have that one, and then I have another one that's hand built by another friend, and it's a flame maple or a bird's eye maple.
Yeah, I love the bedside on it. It's so pronounced.
Yeah, it's beautiful, and this is again a big one. It's also reverse headstock. So
Is it like a custom built one?
yeah, it's a custom built one. Alder, I believe it's alder body, and I have it. I don't know. You ever heard of Ty Curtis?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, here's Ty Curtis signature. Here's Gary Hoey right here.
That's very cool.
Yeah, and then got Uriah Duffy, who's a bassist for Points North, but also he was with I think it was Whitesnake.
That's cool.
And then on the back side, which has gotten rubbed off, I'm going to have to apologize to Larry Mitchell when I see him again.
Larry Mitchell's playing with Fractal now too.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to next time I see him, I'm gonna have to bring my Helix and let him play.
We'll see how he responds to that.
I don't know. He's really good. Yeah, I'm not an enemy of the Fractal audio. I mean, I think it sounds amazing.
Yeah, I'm with you. In fact, I actually have the AX8 here with me right now, right in front of me.
You do?
Yeah, I can show it to you.
Sure.
Right here, can you see it?
Oh yeah, nice. So you have the Helix and you have this. Which one would you rather go to?
I've been asked that question a lot, and I tell you, it's so hard to answer because it depends so much on the situation, right? And
right.
for me, when I need to go for gigs and I need to have routing situations that's complicated for monitoring and everything, I can tell you that the Helix will win hands down.
Right.
Just because it's easy to use, the routing options are awesome, and the quality of the sound it's good. It's really, really good. And for most cases in a live situation, people can't tell the difference anyway, too, right?
Right.
But I would definitely bring that just because it gives me that routing option and it's easy to use and everything. And then basically what I use the AX8 for now is just for straight out gigs that is simple, it's not complicated, it's plug and play. I'll just bring the AX8 and I'm off and running.
Right.
No additional need for additional routing or anything like that. And those situations, I think the AX8 will win. But otherwise, for most of my gigs, I'll bring the Helix along.
Right. Well, the thing about it is, I think I was reading somewhere that Cliff at Fractal was basically talking about the modeling strategies between the two, and they took a more optimized tone sculpting of all their models. So every time you plug it in, you're like, oh man, that sounds really good, right? Well, the Helix, they modeled it in such a way that it models all the warts and all the bad things. Hey, Sebastian. Modeled all the necessarily bad things that you may not like, but are there in the amplifier that you can tweak out. Well, neither of them are a bad way to go. It's just different.
Yeah, I agree, and I like I said, use the right tool for the right situation, right? So.
Exactly. I mean, if I had the AX8 or I'd use it because it's a good tool. They're all good tools. I mean, if I had the Kemper. Although I think it looks like a 1950s toaster, I'd still play it. It sounds beautiful.
Yeah.
But here's the thing is, those guys over in those camps are not giving Line 6. They're just dogging on it without really playing it or
Yeah.
knowing anything. And I refuse to do that because they're all good tools.
Yeah.
They're just and frankly, if you go look the HD 500, while it may not have the same crystalline beautiful tones that the Helix does, especially in a live setting, you're not going to be able to tell those anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. That's kind of my feeling. Sometimes you look at the tone of the discussion that happens in those forums. I tell you, they can be quite negative.
Right, and that's why I've tried to keep our forum as positive as possible, and I think it's been achieved. Our
Yeah.
forum is truly a nice place to hang.
Yeah, I agree. I enjoy it. Every time I log on, it's one of the first few places on Facebook that I'll go visit. Is like, what's the latest chat about on the forum? So nice job monitoring and being an administration there. It's working out well.
Yeah, it's taken a bit of a time, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
So did you get the backpack yet? Did you order that or?
No, I did not. Basically, what I had was I actually ordered a travel case with my Helix.
So
It's a hot shell case.
So here's mine. Actually, the Helix is in it right now.
Oh, that's
and then I've announced in the forum that I've come up with a cold adult beverage gig Helix protector.
That's cool.
I don't know what I'm going to call it yet. I think the name changes, but basically it's a shield that goes over the top that still allows your feet to go in. But if a big old like 32-ounce beer spilled on top, it would sheen off.
Yeah, I think I saw that. That's awesome.
Yeah, so I'm going to. It's not finished yet, but it should be finished in the next couple of days, and then I'm going to put it on. I'm going to show everybody what it does. I'm actually going to record. I'm not be so bold as to say without testing that I'm going to put my Helix underneath when I do my first test.
Maybe Line 6 will sign up for a beta test.
but I'm going to take and get some red liquid Kool-Aid or whatever, and I'm going to put a nice white like cotton underneath where the Helix would sit, and I'm going to put it on top of a bigger white towel, and I'm going to dump the red all over the place. let it all sheen off, and then pick up the housing and see what didn't get red.
That's cool.
So,
well, good luck with that.
Yeah. Well, hey, Sebastian, how's it going?
I'm fine. How are you, Sean?
Doing good. Did you get a haircut?
Oh yeah, you can see that for the summer. Yeah, kind of still cold around here, but hey, I'm ready.
You're all set.
Yeah.
I keep mine tight and high though. Tight and high and gray. Getting gray.
If I remove the headset.
There you go. Tight and high.
I look like a hermit guy now.
Where are you based, Sebastian?
I'm in near Montreal in Quebec.
Oh, awesome.
Where are you?
I'm in Seattle.
Seattle. Wow.
Seattle, Washington.
A lot of people from everywhere.
Yeah.
We had a guy from the UK last time. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. People are cool on the forums. I like that.
Yeah.
So you agree with me that the camper looks like crap, but probably it's good. But design-wise, it's not very pretty.
Yeah. Like it looks like a 1950s toaster, and then honestly, the fractal stuff kind of looks like 1980s gear, with the green screen and all. And I'm not knocking on them. I'm just saying they sound great, and it's just a design feature. But
well, if I was shopping without reading any information and just going for the looks, I would go from the Helix right away. It's the one that looks the best and it's sexy beast, like I like to say.
Yeah. Does the camper come with a rack mount version? I think they do, right?
I think there is a rack version. Yeah. It still looks like a flattened out 1950s toaster.
Yeah.
But I agree with you all. I mean, it does look like a toaster. It just looks weird.
I know that for the looks and ease of use, and it's probably I go for the Helix. I'm sure of that. I'm sure it's the easiest one to use of the three. But to get the tone you want, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think Fractal's got it right there, but it's hard to use. I read the manual of all of them, and the Fractal looks complicated.
Oh yeah. That's the thing is listen, especially when you're on stage. You know, you've created your patch, but you want to do a little quick adjustment. I mean, you don't want to have to get out the rocket science manual just to try and go, wait a minute, I just want to turn my gain up, you know. Yeah, and I'm sure I'm hyperbolizing a little bit, but again, not knocking it. I'd have one and I'd use it, and they've got some things that I definitely wish was in the Helix, like the scenes.
Yeah.
And also the XY button.
Yeah.
You know, having two sets of parameters that you can go back.
Let me tell you, I've got the AX8, and let me tell you the one basic thing that I think they should have included, and that's the headphone jack.
Huh?
Yeah, what's up with that?
They don't have a headphone jack.
No, cool. They don't. I mean, the AX8 does not come with a headphone jack.
So the only way you'd either have to create some sort of attachment.
Yeah, so you have to. So what I did was I rigged up. What is it? Actually, let me show you. So I rigged up this thing. It's basically an XLR out that has got an adapter to a headphone.
Wow. Nice.
So this, let me show you. So this is.
At least I'm happy the Helix got good reviews so far in all the magazines. Huh?
So this is the XLR. Can you see?
Yeah.
Right. So this goes to the headphone with this adapter.
Whoa.
Okay. Yeah. So, you know, one thing I wish the Helix had is a Bluetooth connectivity. But none of the big ones do like that. You know, like there's no Bluetooth with Fractal or
but you know there is this Bluetooth dongle that you could connect to the Helix, right?
Oh yeah.
Is there?
Yeah, there is. I'm gonna show you. So I've got this. I've got my pedal board here connected. So this is the Bluetooth dongle.
Okay.
You can get it from Amazon, right? And basically, once you connect this to the MIDI in and out behind the Helix, and you could use like a Bluetooth iPad or something that connect into your Helix, and you can change patches with your iPad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well, that's cool. There we go.
So this has worked very well for me for my gigs because I don't have to dance on the floor at all. I use my iPad and I switch patches and everything.
What program do you use on your iPad?
It's called Setlist Maker.
Wow.
Would it work with the Android device as well?
I think there is an Android version of that. Yes, in the App Store.
Okay.
And that's a Bluetooth MIDI connector.
Yeah, it's a go to Amazon, look for MIDI Bluetooth, and this is like I think this is called the M.1.0, something like that. I don't remember the name now. I've got two of them. But this is awesome because it connects via Bluetooth to your devices, and you could, it connects via. You can use MIDI as a way to interface with the patches.
Oh, very nice. I wonder, can it be used to like turn on and off pedals?
I've not tried it in terms of just changing pedals and effects and everything. What would be cool for that to work is if Line 6 comes up with a great app for that. Maybe it does for Firehawk. I'm not sure whether the Firehawk app would work, but it's probably worth trying.
That's nice. I've got the Firehawk 1500 for my.
Well, I see wireless MIDI. Okay, is it? What's that? The MI.1.
Yeah, MI. something. Yes.
Yeah, that's the one. I see it. Okay, MI.1 wireless MIDI interface.
Yeah.
Oh, How much did that cost?
I don't know. I remember it's like 40 something or something like
Oh,
that.
not more than okay. Not too bad.
Not that
Oh,
expensive.
there's something to do with this. Yeah.
Yeah.
MI.1. Let me search
I think
for
the only
this.
downside is once you have that dongle attached, you basically lose the MIDI in and out for any kind of other
Okay.
connection with other MIDI devices.
Right. That's true.
Unless you have like a MIDI hub of some kind.
Well, you know, you just plug in one of them?
I think it needs to be in and out. I believe so. I'm not sure.
Yeah, because if you could go into the Helix from the in and then out from the Helix.
Okay, I see. This was a Kickstarter.
Yeah.
And the project is now closed. It's now okay, they achieved what they wanted. Oh, okay, that's cool. I like the Kickstarter stuff. I got my Beat Buddy. That also was a Kickstarter. They did very well. Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you come up with some really cool innovation on Kickstarter. I love it. I sometimes browse around Indiegogo, and sometimes it's something that's quite cool.
Yeah, my son wants to buy a jacket from Kickstarter that's supposed to charge your phone and all kind of stuff. It's not very expensive. It's like $130. Probably in the stores when it's going to finally get out, it's going to be around 300 or more.
Yeah. That's right.
Get one.
Yeah.
But the gadgets are cool. This looks cool. Looking at that.
Yeah, I use it all the time. And it's for my gigs. It just works out perfectly because I don't have to bend down or anything like that. I just use that set list maker, and I could associate patches for specific songs, right? And every time the song kicks in, I'll just hit that button, and I just fire up the patch automatically.
Okay.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
They have a website, maybe. I'm trying to see if they have a website. They've got a Facebook account. It's actually Japanese.
Yeah, I think it's a Japanese or Chinese company.
Yeah.
Remember now.
Oh. Wow. What's the name of the company?
Yeah, I tried to get Glenn in here.
Okay, it's Quico Sound, the name of the company.
Yeah, Quico. Yeah, that's right.
Quico Sound.
Yeah. So what are you using for your output, Alex?
Basically, it's the L2T.
Just one, and then you go to
for the monitor. I'll just try to route it to the L2T, and then from the Helix straight to the front of the house.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
No more amps for me, baby.
How is it powered? Is there a battery in it, or it's powered by the MIDI?
It's powered by the MIDI.
Oh yeah, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's powered by the MIDI through connection.
I see. Yeah, I see the website now. Quico Sound. Okay, I'm gonna put this in my favorites right now. Okay. Wow.
So.
Product.
Yeah, this is what I'm using. I'm using the Firehawk 1500.
You do like your Firehawk, huh?
I do.
I wish I had that money. Not anymore. I bought the Helix. I have no more money.
Yeah.
I saw one on sale for $700 the other day. I was so close to getting it.
You know, here in Canada, it's around 100,050, 500, 1,500. Yeah. It's
Wow.
our dollar is not very high right now.
Yeah.
Well, the Helix cost me $2,300. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, just because of the exchange rate, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot of the trade is not good right now.
Yeah.
Oh, you can buy it from Amazon. Okay. Amazon. Let's see, $48 free shipping. So for me, it's probably like $70.
Wow.
That's not too bad. It's a cool thing. Maybe I'll look into it if they do support Android, because I don't plan to
check the Android app and see. I mean the store and see whether they have the set list maker. But I think any set list app that supports Bluetooth should be able to connect to that dongle.
So this, it means my laptop that I use for my music support Bluetooth, so I could connect wirelessly to the computer as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. In theory, that should work.
Yes. Huh. I'll have to look at this.
That's really nice. I'm glad you laid that on us there, Alex.
Cool thing. Yeah.
There's so much the Helix can do that I'm surprised it doesn't make me eat breakfast in the morning. I haven't quite programmed that patch yet.
I have my wife for that. She's not here to hear me. No, I'm okay. She'll be there soon. That's why I married her. I cannot marry the Helix now.
So we lost Alex.
We lost. Oh yeah, let's see.
Yeah. So how have things been with you?
Good. Well, I won't talk about problems I have with my personal life. I had a couple of problems last week. That's why I didn't come. But everything's good now. So hopefully, everything will be good now. But my fingers have a lot of callus now. I played enough. I restarted to play bass with the Helix. It's hard to get a good tone with the bass. I think it's not as easy with the guitar as the guitar. No? Since I'm using studio monitor, that might be why I'm losing a little bit of punch and I don't know. Eventually, I'm looking to find an amp that I could, when I get the money, to connect the Helix to, and I'm still on the fence if I gotta get a stereo one or a simple one. Like I looked at the Marshall, the DSC5. I'm not sure of the model number, but it's an amp that you can run at 1 watt. A tube amp, it's 5 watt, or you can run it at 1. So for the apartment, it could be very good. So you still have a good sound even at low volume.
Yeah.
It has a send return connector.
I mean, I honestly, the only reason to have a send return in the amp is because you're running into the power amp of it, or you're running, or you could be running into the front, and that's going to color it. That's why I recommend for your home use, even one of those amplifies that you go straight into and just turn all of it off. I mean, and those are FR, so you can have the volume all the way down. It doesn't matter about wattage. You turn the volume all the way down or low enough, you're still going to hear the tones exactly the way they come out.
But is it going to be better than a monitor speakers? Or?
Well, they're essentially a monitor speaker.
They're stereo, but not the effects in it, but not the input.
The thing about it is like my Firehawk 1500. It is stereo, and I can send 2 signals into the back and have it be stereo.
Mm-hmm.
But the Amplify, like the Amplify 30, it's not going to be stereo when you go into the front.
No, of course not. Unless I just connect my guitar in it and I use the built-in effects, then I'm going to get stereo effect from.
Right.
Okay.
But you don't need to do that. And what you could do is you could get 2 of those 30s, and you would have your monitor system for your computer.
I still have 2 kidneys. Maybe I'll send one. I don't know. My wife would kill me if I buy 2 of those. But it's still not available around here anyway. The amplifier, it's still brand new. It's still new, like the Helix. So hard to come by, I believe. The smartest one they have is the 30.
Right.
But they got the same feature, the 30, the 75, or they're all the same, I believe. Yeah. And you can control it with Android or iPad.
Right. Yeah, and so I can do the same thing with the Firehawk app. And what's nice about the Firehawk is I was able to get the signals routed to where it was wet, dry, wet, and then I could actually use some of the effects in the Firehawk back into the Helix.
Okay.
And then back to the Firehawk. So I was able to get some features that the Helix doesn't have, like auto wah.
Okay.
And there's another one like auto volume pedal where a swell pedal.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Yeah. So what's neat about that is you can get features that you didn't have with that, and a lot of people were saying, well, I just want one that just does stereo and puts it out, but I don't need the Firehawk. Well, that only saves about $100.
Oh.
So having the Firehawk in there really is the bonus, and it's not really a drawback. So.
Does the Firehawk help you monitor your levels across patches as well too?
Yeah, you can dial it in just like all of them. So you set the Firehawk at one level, and you can dial your patches. And what I use if I want to level out the patches is I have on my phone, I have a dB meter, and I just can play that in the room, and I can dial in the output of the patch so that each patch is the same level.
Got it. Okay, that's cool. I have a view meter on my computer, and that's what I use.
Yeah.
See, the Amplified 30, it's 459 Canadian dollars. So I could start by getting one maybe next summer and get another one after. I don't know. Or maybe I'll get better monitor speakers just to hook them straight to the Helix. I was looking at the Rocket 5. They look good for the price. They're good, very good reviews for them. So I might maybe look into that. So I'll have two pairs of monitor speakers in front of me, one for my computer and the other one just for the Helix. That could do.
You actually maybe you wouldn't even need to do it that way. You could have your Helix plugged in through USB and use it as a sound source, and then have your monitors going off of that, and then anything you play through your computer will come through the monitor speakers.
Yeah. I would have to connect the monitor speaker to the Helix, though.
Right.
Yeah, okay, but I don't know. I don't want to really use the Helix as an interface, like a day-to-day use, like listen to music, or because it's long to turn on, and I have to unplug my guitars to make sure I don't have any hiss sound or anything. So that's why I use it during the night. I do though. I use the headphones straight to the Helix, and I play my YouTube music, anything through the Helix. Even Guitar Pro is routed to the Helix, and I can still play quietly with my good headphones.
I think that's a good approach. That's what I do too.
Yeah, what I'm looking for is a solution to get a very, very, very good sound, but at very low volume without headphones. But very, very hard to find something that not too expensive. I know the Firehawk is probably very, very, very good, but it's so expensive for just the purpose I will use it. It's like paying for a Lamborghini and get it stuck at 30 miles an hour all the time. So I don't know.
Totally get it. Well, here's another thing. What I have done to monitor myself. I actually have a pair of 4.1 Altec Lansing computer speakers from about 18 years ago, and it's got a subwoofer and 4 speakers, and it sounds incredibly good. In fact, I don't even know why it sounds so good, but it does. So even a good set of and they're almost like monitor quality as far as they don't color the tone.
No.
I've actually used them to master some of my friends' music, and it sounds like what it sounds here. It sounds like that in the car. So very, very flat response, and they were cheap. But if you could look up some Altec Lansing speakers.
But I do have monitor speakers right now. But
you do?
I use the M Audio AV40. It's good, but I don't know. I'm just maybe I am a little bit perfectionist. I'm trying to get it even better sound, but I don't know. It's not the best. M Audio is good, but it's not the best one you can come by.
Right.
Since the speakers are very small also in them, so you lose a little bit of
Bass.
Yeah, not the bass. The bass is okay for this. The volume I'm running them, it's okay. But it's like if you play in a...
You guys do any recording with the Helix at all?
Some problems?
I have done
I've
done a
recording.
bit.
No.
Yeah.
I go actually from my Helix into an M audio or audio box USB into the computer.
Okay. Yeah, I tried to do it. I tried to do some recording with the Helix the other day, and I think it's got something to do with the sampling rate and everything. I just cannot get a good quality tone with the Helix.
Through direct.
Yeah, it's direct through the USB. It's not a big deal because I don't do it often, but
I find it to be a little bit low on the level.
Right. Yeah, I might have to tweak the kind of the sampling rate and everything. I think it's a sampling rate because I'm getting what do you call that? This kind of disconnection, intermittent disconnection to the recording.
Oh, okay.
I'm guessing it's got something to do with the sampling rate or the latency or something.
What are you using for your recording software?
I'm using Ableton.
Oh, okay.
I think I will have to try my Helix and my Roland Microcube. It's very, very small. It's like 2.5 watt solid state. I haven't tried it yet, but let's see how it sounds like compared to my monitor speakers.
So, well, you know, there's so many connections and so many choices that you know, there's so many possibilities. When people get on the forum and they say, "Hey, what should I use you know, should I use this or should I use that?" It's like, use whatever sounds good. You know,
I agree. Whatever.
You hook one up. Take your Helix down to Guitar Center, and go into their room where they monitor, and just say, "Hey, I need to test all these out," and they'll hook you right into their source. Probably even on the they have the wall of all their monitors, and you could probably take and plug into their little headphone one. So when they play sounds out of the different ones, they'll press the button and listen to the different, you know, PAs, and you should be able to put your source in there and see what sounds best. Oh, hang on. Yeah.
Okay. All right, folks. I need to run.
Okay.
All right, man.
See you guys in our next chat session.
Sounds good. I'm glad you stopped by, Alex. Thank you
Bye-bye.
for your insight.
Keep on the great work, chat.
Thank you. Bye-bye. So, how's the weather up in Quebec?
It's a little bit cold this week. Today it was around -3 Celsius. So it's a little bit cold, but next week it got better. So it's gonna get better, yeah, of course. But so I like it that way anyway. I don't like the heat too much.
Right. We've had some pretty warm weather here. It's we've had 80s, 85, which is weird for April.
Yeah. Where are you located again? Where are you located again?
I'm in Portland, Oregon area.
Oh, okay. So you're in the west, so it's probably way hotter than here, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oregon. Yeah.
So what's your favorite kind of music you like to play?
I play different kinds of music. Of course, my preference will be heavy metal, but I like the blues. I like funk music. Everything that have guitar in it. I like the different tones. Even surf music. So sometimes for a week or two, I will listen to the same kind of music and then switch over. And it depends how I feel.
Yeah, I go through stages. I put on my Facebook earlier today. A friend of mine named Eric Steckel. He's got some music on iTunes. It's just really nice bluesy
I have to look at
rock
that.
and blues. His album Black Gold is really nice. But I was started working out yesterday, and my workout music was Pat Benatar.
Oh yeah.
That's some good music to work out to.
Yeah. That's the first. I think when I was around 8 years old or 10 years old, that the first rock music I listened to was Pat Benatar. I had a vinyl disc with the song "Hit Me with Your Best Shot," and
Right.
I was listening to it over and over until my dad got tired of it and took the disc away. But yeah, that was good. Yeah. She's still alive. I don't know.
Yeah, I think she's touring.
Oh yeah! Wow.
Yeah.
Surprising. She must be like around 60 or more now.
Yeah, I think so.
Wow. Let's see, I'm looking at so Roland make a small amp, portable amp that is stereo. Well, it's probably very cheap, but for $250, you get stereo input, small amp, very portable. Could be could look into this maybe. So what I want actually is something to just connect the Helix in it. So I don't want to use anymore my monitor speakers when I play the Helix. I want a standalone speaker just for it.
Right.
So I'm still on the fence. Do I get other speaker monitors for it, or do I get an amp?
I think I'd go for an amp.
But it's gonna be mono, so that's well, it's not very important to get stereo sound for the guitar, but I like the effects, so I'm gonna lose a little bit of the wide the how do you say that the width of the sound.
Stereo field.
Yeah, the stereo field. So. Well, it depends. For the music I play, it's not very important. But when you go into ambient stuff, it's fun to have it in stereo. Yeah. But maybe I'll look into a small amp. I'm still looking at the Marshall because it's not expensive and you can run it at 1 watt. So I know it's not going to be too loud. But still 1 watt tube amp, it's still powerful. But I don't know. I'm trying to compare the solid state amp with tube amp. What is the difference with the power? I'm not sure. I don't know anything about that stuff.
Hey, Mike, how's it going?
Hey, still the same.
Sorry, man. I'm glad you can make it.
Different. You guys are on a different app now.
No, this is the same.
All right, wait a minute. Where's my Hangouts? Well, that's weird. What happened to the like there's a bar across. There's the whole screen was supposed to be open.
Weird. I don't know.
Let's see here. Oh, here we go. Yeah. All right. So yeah, I have my acoustic though. So
that's good.
Yeah. Hey, you know, I was in some stores today. I'm down here in Virginia Beach, and I saw these Sir guitars. Have you ever seen those?
Like
John Sir.
Oh yeah.
They're nice, man. They're extremely nice.
Oh
they're
yeah,
expensive though.
Yeah, Sir guitars are top quality.
Yeah.
They're like
Huh?
They're like custom shop kind of guitars.
Yeah. This one had a beautiful blue flame top and a maple neck, and the whole thing was plecked out, and it was nice. But I wasn't going to pay $2,900 for a guitar.
Yeah, I know.
I'd be afraid to touch it. What's the guy's name again with the earbuds?
Sebastian.
Sebastian.
Yeah.
I keep wanting to call you the Russian.
Yeah, because of my French accent.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it looks like that. It's weird because I almost speak English all day at the job. I do technical support over the phone, and I find my language at work is better than when I get home. But maybe it's because I have the earbuds on my head and I don't hear my voice the same, so I get an accent a little bit.
Oh.
But no, normally my English is not bad. I'm not fully bilingual 100%, but I managed to work it. Yeah.
So without getting too personal, Mike, is there any good progress maybe coming in the future?
Not yet. We're working on it.
Oh, good.
We got some the guy who married us. He's kind of helping us. It's weird. As a man, I feel very strange having to ask, when can I come home? You know what I mean? It's bizarre.
Yeah.
But you know what? This is probably a good thing because we've never had to do this, and even when we were dating, we never broke up. So our 20th anniversary is next month. So, and it's weird because I'm in the same place now as I was 20 years ago when we got married, Virginia Beach. I don't know what drew me here, but I just felt like I needed to get away from Lynchburg. It's far away, and this is the only place I could think of. But that's weird.
Well, maybe you clear everybody's heads up and.
Hopefully.
Well,
either way, God's got it, so I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
So, thanks for asking, though.
Yeah. Well, I was worried about you.
They got some good food here, though. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever seen a tomahawk ribeye?
No.
I'll send you a picture of this thing. It's 42 ounces of steak on this huge bone. It looks like something out of the Flintstones.
Wow.
And they had these I don't know how big normal lobsters are, but the ones at this restaurant were a pound. Is that a lot for a lot? I mean, it was freaking huge. $75 for lobster and about $70 for steak.
Wow. If I have to choose,
Yeah, well, we had Alex from the group in here a little bit ago. It's a little light group, but that's okay.
Yeah.
We've been going for about an hour.
Okay. Yeah,
I got a call. Be back.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead, Mike. Yeah, what were you saying, Mike?
I'm going to get a Variax at some point. I just didn't think it was wise to get one right now. You know what I mean?
I understand.
But the Helix thing is just, last time I messed with it was on Saturday. And I'm loving that thing, man. It's great.
Good.
So how you doing?
I'm doing good. Looking like I'm swollen up. I normally don't have that big old double chin. I don't know.
It's called fat. I have it too.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so I started my workout. I got privileged to work out with my daughter yesterday. I did 15 minutes on the treadmill.
Oh, cool.
And I didn't die.
Yep. I find I can walk on a treadmill for like a mile, and then my legs start messing up, and then so. But maybe this week I won't eat as much out of stress. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're gonna be losing weight, maybe, huh?
Yeah, I'm trying not to drink soda. We're drinking ginger ale and Gatorade and water.
Yeah, that water's good for you. You do look like you lost maybe a few pounds. Are you feeling better now? With your cold gone?
Yeah, I'm really
losing you. Lost you. What'd you say?
Halfway, but
Yeah.
So what guitar are you playing there? Is that your Les Paul?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Beauty.
It's a pleasure to play. I like the way it plays.
Yeah. I know. Once I get the Variax, I'm gonna be getting rid of some of my instruments. I have like I said, too many distractions. I only need one or two real, instruments, and I'm definitely keeping my 39. I'm not ever getting rid of that thing. It's too nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Would get rid of some of your stuff? Would that help your situation?
No, it's got nothing to do with that. To be honest with you. Yeah. No, because we're without getting into, we're totally different except for us. We have no bills whatsoever.
That's nice. That's a good position to be in.
Yeah. I even paid all of our utilities and all our car insurance and all the other little things. I paid everything off for this. I did that. So I've always wanted to do that, and we had some extra money, so I just did that. Now we don't have to worry about the phone bill, and the electric bill, and the water. Everything's paid up until the end of the year. Car insurance, life insurance, everything. So.
Well, that's good. At least that kind of stresses out of your life. So.
Oh yeah. So all we got really to do is I even played Planet Fitness up and some other stuff, little incidental things like that. So all we got, is the mortgage payment, and my disability check takes care of that. But so yeah.
Well, hey Sebastian, you're back.
Now I know how rock stars feel. Living out of a hotel sucks.
Yeah.
I've been here since Monday, and I'll be here till next Tuesday. So,
So it's kind of like a forced, not very fun vacation.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Virginia Beach, it's not a place for a Christian man. Let me just put it that way. You know what I'm saying? I went down to the beach the other day just to go down the boardwalk and just see the ocean, and I had to come right back. I just couldn't. I'm not gonna, I just can't handle it. Let me put it. I shouldn't have to handle it, So
yeah.
Try to do right by the Lord. So Sebastian, what kind of guitar do you got?
We can't hear you, Sebastian.
Hey, we are here. We are here.
Can't hear you.
Hello? Hello? I say this is good for a cold too, honey, right?
Yeah.
Little honey and Jack Daniels.
Yeah. That'll do you.
Or some tea.
Jack Daniels and me, we don't get along too well.
Yeah, I'm not a drinker, but sometimes I'll have a Jack and Coke, like I had one last night at this place called the Aberdeen Barn, and I'm not used to them putting a lot of Jack and stuff. I just usually put like a squirt in Coke, but you can smell it even from this far away,
Yeah. Yeah, for me, the Jack Daniels, I went to a concert with my wife a few years back, and I only had like 2 shots, and it makes me really feisty, like kind of have a little bit hotter temper, not like crazy, just I don't like feeling that way, so I stay away from it. Anything else I can drink anything else and not feel that way. But.
There he is.
Hey, you back? So what were you showing us, Sebastian?
Oh, you hear me now? Okay. Do you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, yes, it's I bought it around 2 weeks ago. It's a small tuner that you can clip on your headstock. A tuner, a chromatic tuner.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm gonna turn it on. Maybe you'll see it if I. Do you see that now?
Yeah.
Yeah, pitch black.
Yeah, exactly. So that's cool because you don't need any sound. It works with a vibration.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they have those over here in America too. Believe it or not.
It's not very expensive. I paid $20 for it.
Yeah.
And it's got a lithium battery.
Hey, Chad. We got Chad Warburton here. Can't hear you yet, Chad, but keep trying.
See, I got this one here. This is a Snark.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I almost bought that.
I like it just because it's a little bigger and I can see it better. So what kind of guitar do you have, Sebastian?
Oh boy, I got. Well,
Probably have as many as I do.
I got the Variax JTV 89.
Oh, okay.
I got a Cort M600. I got a Godin Redline 6.
Oh, I see all of them right there.
And I lately got a fake Gibson Les Paul, which is very good because it's got upgraded pickups on it. So I got some Seymour Duncan pickups in it. I also got a J Tercer bass. That's my cousin. My cousin does luthier, and he modified it to make it fretless. I also got a Cort B5 bass, and lastly the Yamaha RBX 800A bass. It's a very old model that's very light bass. It's incredible, hard to come by. So a lot of stuff. But I play a lot with the Variax guitar, and I started to play again with my Godin also to get more rock sound.
Sorry.
We have another person here, Chad Warburton. Can you hear us?
I think his microphone is muted. There's a mute sign on the... Oh, there we go.
Oh, looks like he left the group. Maybe he's going to come back in.
Yeah. Do we really need to have 5 guitars? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. We need at least 5.
Just another one, we say, huh? Just another one.
It's another paintbrush. Another color.
Yeah. But you know, if I have bought my Variax at the beginning, I probably would have bought all the other guitars. Because it's... for heavy metal, it's not the best guitar around because you lose a little bit of punch with it when you use the Variax. But for all the other kind of music, you got so much possibility for tones and... well, it emulates like on 20 different guitars, which I wouldn't be able to buy anyway. So it's a very good purchase. I'm happy that I bought it. I had to order it from the U.S. From a musician friend because they did not have it in stock here, so I had to pay the duty and the shipping. But really? It's good because the website I already knew that I had to pay for the duty and everything was included in the price. So
what's the duty? Is that like across state lines or borders?
Yeah, you pay some fees because if I buy from the U.S., I have to pay like the taxes. Like if I bought it here, we get screwed by our government, so that's why.
Yeah, us too. Imagine that.
Oh. But you know, sometimes I buy some. I'm in Quebec, and in Quebec we have 2 taxes. Okay, so if I buy something online from Ontario or another part of Canada, I only pay 1 tax when I can order it online because they don't have a store here in Quebec. So most of the time I will order my music stuff from a website that's called Axe Music. I get very, very good service from them, and if I order for $20 or more, I don't pay any shipping, and I only pay 1 tax. So I end up saving some money ordering there. So last time I bought actually my little tuner from there, but since it was $17, I had to purchase some picks with it to get to $20. so I bought myself some PV picks right here. So.
Oh, okay.
Some kind of.
Have you shopped at SweetwaterSound.com or Sweetwater?
Sweetwater, I think they don't ship here in Canada.
Oh, okay.
No, I think they don't. Even musician friend in the US, they don't ship everything to Canada. Some item, I think it's only the used stuff that they will ship here.
Oh, really?
So my Variax is was supposed to be a used guitar, but actually I believe it was a demo in the store because there's no scratch, there's no defect.
Right.
It was in the original box with all the manuals and everything. It was brand new basically, but since it was open, they had to sell it for a lower price.
Yeah, it was a floor model.
Exactly, and it was $1,200 US.
Wow.
So with the shipping and taxes, I think here in Canada it cost me around 1,700, something like that.
Wow.
Yeah, but
Oh
still,
my God.
yeah, it's the difference with the money these days is
That is
huge.
really $1,700 for a $7.99 guitar.
Yeah, well, here they sell them brand new for over. Is it true what I say? I'm not sure. I think I paid less than that.
What model is it?
I don't remember. It's the GTV 89, but
Is
not
that
with
Les Paul?
not with the Floyd. No. It's not with the Floyd Rose. It's the
It's a backward headstock.
yeah. You see.
Yeah.
So that's the
Yeah. Okay. So that's a new one, and the JTV standard. The JTV standard is the new one with the 4 knobs on it too.
yeah.
Okay. That's
But that
weird,
one is
'cause I was
made
looking
more
for
for
one-
rock music because you have some special tunings built in.
Yeah. Now, I was borrowing a friend of mine for a couple days before last weekend, and I'll tell you, man, those sounds on that guitar are pretty decent.
Yeah.
I compared my Les Paul to the sound of the Les Paul on the Variax, and it's a little different. My Les Paul is a little bit more chunky, but it still sounded good on the Variax. I want to get it for the 12-string and the acoustic.
I
Really,
think
what I want to get it
what
for.
you lose in the Variax is the sustain. You
Yeah.
lose a lot of sustain
Yeah,
compared
like-
to the real. Because I got my fake Gibson, and if I compare it to it when I hold the note, wow, man, I got so sustain so long. But
Right.
with the Variax, it goes down very quickly. But you can adjust this with adding some delay or a little bit of
Yeah.
reverb. You will. I should have got the one with the whammy bar. I did not, but it's too late now. So.
I'll tell you what, they're a pain. They are. The Floyd Roses, I don't like them. But that's just me. I have one on my Strat, but I got the Strat because of the neck. And I hardly ever use the Floyd Rose.
I used to have a Jackson guitar with a Floyd Rose on it, and I ended up being tired of it because every time I wanted to play a different song with a different tuning, it was a pain to tune. And
But the cool
It's
thing
what-
with the Helix is you can tune down on one
yeah,
patch.
that's
I
why
love
I got one. That the main
That is
reason.
awesome.
Yeah, the main reason I got the Variax is to get instant tuning, and it's very good because since you got the piezo, it's very clean. You can even tune with a drop D and don't touch the other strings, and
Yeah.
it will sound like a real guitar, no
But on the
problem.
Helix itself, though, I found that one patch that I found that you can just tune down the whole thing a half step.
Yeah, you can do that, but you will. It will sound good, but I'm
Not
telling
with
you, it's
chords.
not as good as the Variax, though.
Yeah, but not with chords, though. If you play a whole bar chord, it kind of doesn't track that great. But for notes and
Yes.
power chords and playing Van Halen stuff, it sounds great.
I used to do this with my first multi-effect pedal I had. It was the Zoom G9
We don't say
2TT.
no. That's a curse word on here. We don't say Zoom
We don't say Zoom, no?
or Digitech or DoD. That's no.
I still have one Zoom pedal, but for
Bad,
bass
bad
only.
Canadian, bad Canadian.
But you know that
I'll send the guys from Loverboard to your house. You don't want that.
But I don't own it I don't have it anymore. I sold it, but the only good part of that pedal was the input and output had a lamp on each. On the input you had a lamp and a tube, and on the output as well. That was incredible to get some very analog tone.
Yeah.
But the screen to program your effects was so small on it, you didn't see a thing. And the software was okay. There was a software you could use with the MIDI,
Okay.
but not as good looking as the software we have now on the Helix. But the only advantage is that the pedals had interactive buttons on it like the real ones. Maybe they'll do
okay.
that on the Helix eventually.
Let's hope so.
Yeah.
Why isn't this thing changing from people to people here? Why do I have to go for my stuff?
It should be.
Yeah, I'm on my iPad.
You click.
There we go.
Yeah.
So what kind of songs are you guys working on?
I'm working right now on Maybe I'm Amazed.
Oh, Paul McCartney, yeah.
Yeah.
How about you, Sebastian? What are you working on?
Oh, I'm not working on anything special. I was trying to get a good tone with the bass, and I found out that
get Gary to send you the patch he made for me.
Oh yeah.
For the bass, it sounds great. Yeah.
Oh,
It's huge.
One default patch that's included that sounds good. It's the Bootsy Collin patch. You can get a lot of different tones from it. Yeah, but if you turn off the special effect and just keep the compressor and the amp, it sounds like I wanted to. But I find that all the other default bass sound lack some punch. But maybe it's because, like I said earlier, I'm running through the monitor speakers. But James Brown, yeah.
Yeah, he used to play bass for James Brown back in the 60s.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
How about that?
Wow. That's cool.
No, I'm probably going to work on. I love Band on the Run. That's one of my favorite Paul McCartney songs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I'm working on that.
He did all that stuff when we went and saw him last year. He did all that stuff. It was great.
I'll be working also on some. Well, one of the songs we're doing with the band, and we've got this song basically down, is "Closing Time" by Semisonic, and then we're trying to figure out some more songs. But personally, I'm doing. I'm trying to learn several songs, but yeah, it's difficult.
Yeah. I've been in a Rush mood lately.
Yeah, Rush. I like the bass for Rush. The bass, yeah.
I like Working Man.
It's
Yeah.
the old
Rush.
They're taking they're retiring now. Huh?
Or Fly By Night. I love the solo in Fly By Night.
They're retiring. Huh? Neil Peart's got too much problems with his wrist, and I think Alex Lifeson also started. Well, they've been doing this for 40 years now, so
yeah,
made
probably
a ton of money.
We saw them on the last tour last year, me and my son, and they were awesome. I saw them back in '82 when Moving Pictures came out, and then we saw them again last summer.
Oh. I saw them 2 times live, and I got a lot of DVDs here also. It's a good trio.
Yeah. So, have you guys heard of Zebra? Are they popular up there?
Zebra?
I've heard of Zebra.
Zebra, yeah, they were pretty big back in the '80s. They had like 2 hits. Who's Behind the Door and Tell Me What You Want.
Did we lose you, Sebastian?
I'm still there. Yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna head off this thing for a little bit. I'm gonna go eat something.
All right, man.
Yes, sir.
We're getting ready to kind of
Back a little.
end it anyway. So.
Oh, okay.
See you, Michael.
All right, we'll see you guys. It's good
See you,
talking
Michael.
to you.
Have a good day, man.
All right, you too. Thanks.
So, well, what do you think, Sebastian? Call it an evening.
Oh yeah.
It was a lighter broadcast, but guess what? It doesn't always have to be. There, Alex laid on some pretty good stuff for it, so that was cool.
How do you get out of this thing here?
You should be able to just hit. There should be a hang up button somewhere.
It's not working. I'll just have to close this down.
Okay.
Sorry.
See you later. So, yeah. So, Alex laid on us that Bluetooth MIDI thing. That's cool.
Yeah, that's fun. That's a cool thing to know.
Yeah. So
I like gadgets, so I look into it.
So what time is it where you're at right now?
Right now it's 2021. Yep. So 8:21.
8:21. Okay.
Yep.
So it's 5:21 here, so we're 3 hours different.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know that because my son went in Vancouver 2 years ago, so I know that was 3 hours difference. Yeah. So it's the same, the same, the same time zone as where you are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, well, it's a pleasure having you on here again.
It's a pleasure. I came to say hi, so
Yeah.
I couldn't last week, so now it's done.
All righty.
Have a nice evening.
You too.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.